สถานีวิทยุสรานรม AM 1575การทูตเพื่อประชาชน
เพื่อไทยก้าวไกลทันโลก
สวัสดีค่ะ Good afternoon. This is a rainy Monday today. I guess it is because we are in the rainy season, so it's kind of rainy and damp and all wet.So if you did go out in the middle of the day to have lunch, then you'll escape the rainfall. But if not, then well, the rain stopped. But yes. Anyways, welcome to News and Views, and I am Visakha Bucha. News and View is on air every Monday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. on AM 1575 gigahertz, and this is Radio Sara'n Rом that you're listening to. But I'm living on Facebook right now, but it's usually on air on the radio at the set station as well as on our webpage. So if you miss me on Facebook Live or as well as the radio, you can also listen back to all the programs that I have done in the past few months, just in case you're wondering what I've done and what kind of updates I've been giving to the listeners as of late. Anyways, I've been talking about the weather for the past, well, not for the past, but on every program before we begin with any updates that I have. But yes, it is the rainy season and it is damp and wet, so be sure to carry an umbrella with you out there just in case, because you'll never know when it's going to pour, because it is the rainy season and the weather is quite predictable nowadays. Anyways, making the headlines on Bangkok Post today is Thanathorn sets eye on Premier's job, and we also have cops to probe more temples, as well as a picture. It's not as big as the picture of Thanathorn being elected or chosen as the head of the future Forward Party, which is Pak Anakot Mai In Thai, I think. So I really don't have any details on what's going on right now, but I do know that I read a news on him this morning saying that he's ready to take on the role of Prime Minister of Thailand as well, since he's now elected as the head of the future Forward Party. He's ready for the coming election and he would like to become the premier. So I guess we'll see by then when whether he'll be elected or not as the premier or the prime minister of Thailand. But that's still a long way away because it's going to happen in February of 2019 and this is only June. So we still have about 8 months to go and we'll see by then whether or not the election will be held. But I'm guessing it will, but who knows? We'll see. Anyways, tomorrow is Visakha Bucha Day and there is a picture of women wearing Thai traditional dresses, and it says right here that stirring tradition. Women in traditional attire stir the cow tip rice dessert in lush walks at Wat Pichaya Yatikaram in Bangkok. The dish is believed to be associated with the Lord Buddha's enlightenment as Buddhists around the world celebrate Visakha Bucha or Vesak Day tomorrow. So this year Visakha Bucha Day will fall on May the 29th. So, and it has been declared as a World Heritage Day. So everywhere around the world will Buddhist devout will be celebrating Visakha Bucha Day, and in Thailand it is known or recognized as the national holiday. So tomorrow we're off work if you're working in the civil service like I am. Tomorrow I'll be off work, but today, as it is in celebration of the Visakha Bucha Day, which falls tomorrow, I have some details about it if for some of you who doesn't really know what it is or what's its importance and all that. And to off topic, I was actually born on Visakha Bucha Day. that year when I was born, May 22nd, was actually Visakha Bucha Day in 1986. So there you go. I just told you my age. But anyways, yes, we'll be celebrating my birthday in a sense tomorrow. Just to get on with what I have today. So updates on Visakha Bucha Day. Now, Visakha Bucha Day or Wan Prat Yai marks the three important incidents in the life of Lord Buddha. On the same day, the full moon of the 6th lunar month, the three significant separate events are the Buddha's birth, the enlightenment of the Buddha, and then the Nirvana. So he passed away on Tuesday. The Visakha full moon is in zodiac year of the small snake under the two sal trees in the Sala Grove of the Mallas in Kusinara, the capital of the Malla state. I think it says here that nowadays it is located in the Uttar Pradesh of India. Now, at the age of 88 years, around 2,547 years ago, I have no idea when this was written, but Visakha Bucha Day falls every year in the month of May. So this year it is not Friday, but Tuesday, May 29th. Visakha Bucha Day is recognized as a most important memorial day in Buddhism for Lord Buddha. Visakha Bucha Day is also recognized by UNESCO in 1999 as a World Heritage Day. Now, Thailand is where the permanent location of the World Fellowship of Buddhists located, and so was chosen to host celebrating the event of the day. I'm sorry, but this is written in English, but grammatically wrong, and I haven't had the time to overcheck it. But anyways, common activities on Visakha Bucha Day that usually take place by Buddhist devout. It's takbat or making merits, giving alms rather. So if you are living in Thailand or any other Buddhist countries, on Visakha Bucha Day you'll get up early in the morning just to give alms to the monks for good luck. Also, you'll listen to a sermon as well as make merits, which is usually done on every Buddhist day anyways, Buddhist celebrations day. So you give alms, you listen to sermons, and then you make merits, just for good luck and good fortune, and to bring you good luck for the rest of the day, for the rest of your lives, and not just today. So if you are a Buddhist devout, be sure to go out tomorrow and make merits. If you're not a morning person, you can just make merits throughout the day, and you can also do the Wian Tian or candle lighting ceremony, where you walk around the hall at the temple in celebration or to join the ceremony of Visakha Bucha Day. But it's not really done on just Visakha Bucha Day. It's usually done on every other Buddhist day as well. So if you're in town and if you're not very not very strict with your religion, and that you think you can join with the Buddhist ceremony, because I think that all religions teach you the same thing, which is to become a good person and to treat others like you would do yourself, and to love others as much as you would love yourself. So I think that every religion teaches you to become a good person and to make merits and to give more than take. So I don't actually mind going to the church as just to listen to sermons or joining in the hymns, even though I did that when I was younger, actually, when I was living in London. I actually went to a Catholic school, so they'll have church every Friday. So I went into church to listen to the sermons, even though I didn't take the bread and wine, but I did sang the hymns with all the other Catholics out there. It was fun, actually. It was a good memory to know what other religions actually do when they have celebrations, or they have going to church day, or ceremonies and stuff like that. So if you are in Thailand and you're interested in learning about more Buddhist ceremonies, you can join in with the candle lighting or circumambulation around the hall in the temple tomorrow night. And if you have the chance, be sure to give alms and make merits as well. On to some other updates. Right here I have an interesting article about Hollywood and LGBT. It says here that Hollywood films had fewer LGBT characters in 2017, and this is from the BBC. The Hollywood film industry has been criticized for a drop in the number of LGBT characters in films in 2017. The Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, or GLAAD, or GLAAD, found that 12% of mainstream releases featured LGBT characters last year. That was down from 18% in 2016 and is the lowest level recorded by GLAAD, which started the index 6 years ago. Now, GLAAD's study did find some positives, including that the racial diversity of characters had improved in 2017. Of the 109 studio films released last year, 14 featured LGBT characters according to the Studio Responsibility Index. Of those LGBT characters, 43% were white, with 28.5% black and 28.5% Latin American. Examples include Zoe Kravitz's character Blair in Rough Night and Demian Bichir's character Lope in Alien Covenant. Now, GLAAD President Sarah Kate Ellis said there had been some signs of welcome progress in 2018 with films like Love, Simon, Annihilation and Blockers. She said if Hollywood wants to remain relevant with these audiences and keep them buying tickets, they must create stories that are reflective of the world LGBTQ people and our friends and family know. This needs to take place in the major studio releases that play in the wide release all over the country and indeed all around the world, as well as in the indie films that have long been home to stand-up queer and trans stories. There was criticism for some superhero movies such as Thor Ragnarok, which cut a scene that would have confirmed that the character Valkyrie as bisexual. The group also noted that the sexualities of comic book characters, Wonder Woman, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn didn't make it into film adaptations. Of the inclusive studio films, 64% featured gay men, 36% had lesbian characters, and 14% included bisexual characters, but none had transsexual or non-binary characters. So yes, LGBTQ is a thing of the future. I think that is a good thing that we are incorporating or welcoming every part, every people of all gender races, or even gender, that's what I said, gender races, and of course racial. People are different and none is the same, so it's good that we're welcoming them with open arms, because everyone is equal and we should give them an equal opportunity and chances in the society and in life as well. Before we take off for a break, I have some updates for ACMECS, which Thailand is the host this year for the 8th ACMEC coming up in June, which is on the 15th and the 16th. Right here in Bangkok at Shangri-La Hotel. So I have a little bit of a background right here for some of you who doesn't really know what ACMECS is, and because even though we talk about cooperation and regional cooperation, most of the people will understand that it's ASEAN, but ACMECS isn't ASEAN. It's not part of ASEAN, but it's a smaller grouping that is actually trying to create an advantage for the people around the rivers, the three rivers running around in the Southeast Asian region. So at the Special ASEAN Summit on SARS held in Bangkok on April 29th in 2003, Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra raised the idea of establishing what was then called the Economic Cooperation Strategy with leaders of Cambodia, Laos, PDR and Myanmar. The objectives of this new initiative are to bridge the economic gap among the four countries and to promote prosperity in the sub-region in a sustainable manner. Such prosperity will not only benefit the four countries, but also add value to ASEAN and its solidarity. Stronger Cambodia, Laos, PDR, Myanmar and Thailand will also mean stronger ASEAN. It is in this way that the new cooperation framework will act as a building block and move ASEAN forward at a more even pace on the basis of self-reliance and shared prosperity. Leaders of Cambodia, Laos, PDR, Myanmar and Thailand met for the first time on the 12th of November 2003 in Bagan, the Union of Myanmar. At the summit, the four leaders adopted the Bagan Declaration, affirming their commitment to cooperate in 5 priority areas of cooperation, and endorsed the Economic Cooperation Strategy Plan of Action, under which 46 common projects and 224 bilateral projects were listed for implementation over the next 10 years. The leaders agreed to call this newly created Economic Cooperation Framework the Ayeyarwady Chao Phraya Mae Khong Economic Cooperation Strategy, or ACMECS. The joining of Vietnam to the group on May 10th of 2004 has made ACMECS with 5 member countries. The emphasis of ACMECS is on using self-help and partnership to achieve sustainable development, including poverty reduction in line with the UN Millennium Development Goals, which should now be SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals 2030. Now, ACMECS will act as catalyst to build upon existing regional cooperation programs and complement bilateral frameworks with a view to transform and the border areas of the 5 countries into zones of economic growth, social progress and prosperity, and to blend local, national and regional interests for common benefits, shared prosperity, enhanced solidarity, peace, stability and good neighborliness. ACMECS activities shall be complementary to and enhancing the existing bilateral and regional economic cooperation, deliverable with tangible results, utilizing comparative advantages of each country, feasible and acceptable to the countries concerned, and undertaken on the basis of voluntarism, consensus and equitable sharing of benefits. Okay, so you know more about ACMECS now, but if you want more stories and articles about it, Bangkok Post has just printed a story on it on the second page. I think, give me 1 second. Yes, it's on the second page of the front section right at the front. So if you want more details on it, do check that out. I think it's now time to take a short break, and I'll be back with more updates in just a moment. So do stay tuned.
กรมการกงสุลกระทรวงการต่างประเทศการทูตเพื่อประชาชนทุกแห่งหนเราดูแล
หนูอุ่นจุ้นจ้านตอนที่1พาสปอร์ตหายในต่างประเทศทำยังไงดี
น้องแป้งนุ่มครับเรามาเซลฟี่หน้าหอไอเฟลกันเถอะ
ช่วยด้วย help ทำยังไงดีถูกฉกกระเป๋าไปข้างในมีพาสปอร์ตด้วยล่ะเราจะเดินทางกลับไทยยังไงคะเนี่ย
สวัสดีครับผมชื่อหนูอุ่นใจเย็นๆครับอย่ากังวลใจทุกอย่างย่อมมีทางออกหนังสือเดินทางหายในต่างประเทศนะครับสิ่งแรกที่ต้องทำก็คือต้องไปแจ้งความที่สถานีตำรวจของประเทศนั้นๆเพื่อนำใบแจ้งความเป็นหลักฐานไปทำหนังสือเดินทางเล่มใหม่หลังจากนั้นต้องไปติดต่อสถานเอกอัครราชทูตหรือสถานกงสุลใหญ่ของไทยในประเทศนั้นๆเพื่อขอความช่วยเหลือและขอทำหนังสือเดินทางเล่มใหม่ครับโดยนำใบแจ้งความและสำเนาหนังสือเดินทางเล่มเดิมพร้อมบัตรประชาชนเป็นหลักฐานประกอบการทำหนังสือเดินทางใหม่
คุณน้องหนูอุ่นคะฟังแล้วเนี่ยแปลว่าต้องรอสักพักกว่าหนังสือเดินทางจะมาถึงแต่พี่แป้งนุ่มต้องกลับไทยภายในวันพรุ่งนี้เลยเพราะว่าซื้อตั๋วมาแค่วันพรุ่งนี้ค่ะจะทำยังไงดีคะเนี่ย
พี่แป้งครับในกรณีที่ต้องการเดินทางกลับประเทศไทยเร่งด่วนไม่สามารถรอหนังสือเดินทางเล่มใหม่ที่ผลิตส่งมาจากไทยได้สถานทูตหรือสถานกงสุลใหญ่จะออกหนังสือสำคัญประจำตัว Certificate of Identity หรือ CI ให้ใช้ในการเดินทางกลับประเทศหรือหากพี่ๆต้องเดินทางต่อไปประเทศอื่นก่อนกลับประเทศไทยจะออกเป็นหนังสือเดินทางชั่วคราวให้ครับโดยต้องเตรียมใบแจ้งความของหน่วยงานท้องถิ่นและเอกสารที่สามารถยืนยันสัญชาติได้ครับฉะนั้นแล้วก่อนเดินทางออกนอกประเทศอย่าลืมถ่ายสำเนาหนังสือเดินทางหรือเอกสารสำคัญต่างๆติดตัวไว้รวมทั้งทำประกันชีวิตและประกันสุขภาพก่อนเดินทางไว้ด้วยนอกจากนี้ควรมีที่อยู่และหมายเลขโทรศัพท์ของสถานทูตและสถานกงสุลใหญ่ไว้ด้วยนะครับซึ่งกระทรวงการต่างประเทศได้ส่งเจ้าหน้าที่ไปประจำสถานทูตและสถานกงสุลใหญ่98แห่งทั่วโลกเพื่อดูแลพี่น้องคนไทยในต่างประเทศครับ
โอ้โหดีจังเลยค่ะน้องหนูอุ่น
และสุดปังครับพี่มาร์คพี่แป้งสามารถดาวน์โหลดแอปพลิเคชันไทยคอนซูล่าซึ่งกรมการกงสุลกระทรวงการต่างประเทศเขาทำขึ้นมาเพื่อให้เป็นเพื่อนเดินทางแก่คนไทยก่อนไปต่างประเทศครับโดยสามารถโหลดได้ฟรีลงบนมือถือในแอปดังกล่าวจะมีข้อมูลที่จำเป็นในการเดินทางไปต่างประเทศทุกเรื่องอาทิที่อยู่และหมายเลขโทรศัพท์ฮอตไลน์ของสถานทูตและสถานกงสุลใหญ่ไทยทุกแห่งทั่วโลกและข้อมูลบริการด้านกงสุลอื่นๆไม่ว่าจะเป็นการทำหนังสือเดินทางหรือรับรองเอกสารครับ
ขอบคุณน้องหนูอุ่นจริงๆเลยค่ะเป็นข้อมูลที่เป็นประโยชน์แก่คนไทยค่ะดีจังเลยที่เราได้รู้จักกับน้องหนูอุ่นจุ้นจ้านมาแนะนำข้อมูลดีๆให้กับพี่ๆนะคะ
ยินดีครับ
กรมการกงสุลกระทรวงการต่างประเทศการทูตเพื่อประชาชนทุกแห่งหนเราดูแล
Call Center 02-572-8442 ตลอด 24 ชั่วโมง
Welcome back. Before before the break, we were talking about ACMECS. So if you have any questions or wanted to read more about ACMECS and what it is. Bangkok Post has just printed an article about it on the second page. It's the newspaper for today, this morning, and it's on the second page. So be sure to check it out because it is one of the ministry's work and writing about the ACMECS because Thailand is hosting it on June the 15th and the 16th, which is next month, not even a month away now because we're heading into the end of May. So about 2 week-ish away. So be sure to stay tuned on every program I'm thinking that we'll be promoting and letting you know the updates about ACMECS that is coming up in June. Anyways, on to some off topic again. I have some updates about the Billboard Music Awards. I actually watched it, not the whole thing, but I think most of it or parts of it, maybe half of it, last weekend. I'm not sure whether or not it was last weekend, but I'm thinking it was. I think it was a rerun because it took place on May the 20th. So I have here the winners of who won who got awarded with the Billboard Music Awards in some of the categories. I'm not going to read them all, so here are some of them that I think it's worthwhile to know that some of you out there are quite like the music freak and in love with like world music and raps and whatever not that suits your soul. Anyway, top artist for this year is Ed Sheeran. Top new artist is Khalid. And then we have the Billboard Chart Achievement Award is Camila Cabello. Top male artist is of course Ed Sheeran. Top female artist is Taylor Swift. Top duo or group is Imagine Dragons. Top Billboard 200 artist is Drake. Top Hot 100 artist is Ed Sheeran. Again, he won 3 awards already. Now, top streaming songs artist is Kendrick Lamar. Top song sales artist is Ed Sheeran. Again, so 4th. Top radio songs is Ed Sheeran, 5th. Top social artist is BTS from Korea. And top touring artist is U2. Top R&B artist is Bruno Mars. And also Janet Jackson got an award for the best achievement of the Billboard Music Awards, which I saw her. I watched her performance on the show or on the event on the program as well. She is still looking good for someone who's almost 60 years old. I think she's 50 something. So she's in good shape, even though the age eventually does get to you, and she does tire easily. She can no longer dance like she used to when she was a lot younger, but she has done well for herself, and I congratulate all of the winners for the Billboard Music Awards. Anyways, before I sign off today, I do have some ministry updates for you. Now, this took place about 2 weeks to 20 days ago, but this is the Royal Thai Embassy organized the Royal Silk Night with Thai Airways International Thai Airways. I think this is from Tokyo. So on May the 14th of 2018, the Royal Thai Embassy together with Thai Airways International Company Limited organized the Royal Silk Night at the ambassador's residence to thank distinguished customers of Thai Airways International in Japan and to expand the connection between the Royal Thai Embassy and important persons from various sectors. Ambassador Bansan Bunna presided over the opening of the event. On this occasion, there was a performance by the Sound of Siam or SOS and a reception dinner with various kinds of Thai food from the ambassador's residence and the National Food Institute. In-flight food as well as Thai restaurant food was also served for the guests. There were approximately 170 guests in attendance, including guests from the diplomatic corps, the government and the private sector. Most of the guests were businessmen who have invested in Thailand for a long time. Sorry. Anyways, I think those are all I have with the updates for you. Excuse me. I think I need a drink, but anyways, yes, tomorrow is Visakha Bucha Day, so if you're living in Buddhist countries, like I've said before, be sure to go out and celebrate out there. Get up early in the morning, give alms, and then go listen to a sermon. And throughout the day, you can also give alms, make merits, just for good luck and good fortune for the rest of your life. Well, I think that you can make merits every day, not just on Buddhist days or Buddhist religion days. So be sure to spare the time to make merits, just because you can give more than you take, just for the sake of it. I think that people should give more than take by nature, and don't take advantage of people. So when you make merits, it's actually give you a comfort in a way that you're actually doing good for the people and not just yourself. So yes, we talked about Visakha Bucha Day today. We talked about ACMECS, and we talked about the LGBT trend in films, which the GLAAD GLAAD, which is the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation group, said that it's lowering the number of gay and lesbians are lowering in films, which they are trying to raise awareness on that, and that people are from different race, gender, and nations or countries, and they should be provided an equal opportunity in life and in society. So that's why they're saying that films should help raise awareness in this, and that they should portray more of the LGBTQ community. So I think that is a present trend, and that, like I've said, people deserve equal opportunity in everything they do, no matter the race or the gender. So it's an important thing, and that we should help and raise awareness among the next generation of how this is becoming our present day and the future as well, and they should treat other people equally, and they should give them an opportunity. Just because they're different doesn't mean that they don't deserve it. So be sure to teach your children out there to know and to be kind to people, and to give them opportunity, and not to judge people from the outside. Anyways, before I leave today, I also have fun facts for you. This is kind of funny, actually. In 2006, which is about 12 years ago, someone tried to sell New Zealand on eBay. The price got up to about $3,000 before eBay shut it down. Yeah, beats me. People are so funny at times, and they usually do funny stuff. But selling a whole country on eBay, well, I don't even know that's possible, but actually, well, it went online and people bid for it, so I guess it's possible. But yeah, people are funny. Anyways, ending quote. Yes, the past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. This is from Rafiki, and that's from The Lion King, and he is absolutely right. The past, of course, can hurt you, even though you think about it, but you can actually learn from it as well. So I think that it's best to learn from everything that you've done and try to make the best of today, because you'll never know what could happen. Like I've always said, you can't change the past, but you can make the future better. So be sure to make the best of every day, because life is short. Be happy and smile a lot. Anyways, that's all I have for you this week. If you have any comments or just want to say hi, be sure to write to me. I am Visakha Bucha, like I've said at the beginning. The address is 443 Rama 6 Road, Ratchathewi District, Bangkok, Thailand 10400. You can also check out other programs as well on YouTube channel, as well as on Facebook page is Saraญรม Radio. Saraญรมis spelled SARANROM. If you're missing me live on Facebook right now, you can also re-listen to my programs again from this week, from last week, from the weeks before, on the สรัญรม Radio webpage, which is saranromradio.mfa.go.th. Alright, I guess I'll leave you to the rest of your day. I guess the rain has gone now, because I'm looking outside and it's sunny. So I'm glad that you all have been nice and dry inside, like I am, in the aircon, working in the office. And tomorrow is my day off because it's a national holiday. So be sure to go out there and give alms and make merits, because to celebrate the Buddhist day of Visakha Bucha Day. Anyway, have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you next week. สวัสดีค่ะ
ยกระดับการเชื่อมโยงลุ่มน้ำโขงเป็นหนึ่งประชาคมประเทศไทยจะเป็นเจ้าภาพจัดการประชุมผู้นำยุทธศาสตร์ความร่วมมือทางเศรษฐกิจอิรวดีเจ้าพระยาแม่โขงหรือ ACMECS ครั้งที่ 8 ระหว่างวันที่ 15 ถึง 16 มิถุนายน 2561 ที่กรุงเทพขอเชิญชวนชาวไทยทุกคนร่วมกันเป็นเจ้าบ้านที่ดีต้อนรับคณะผู้แทนจากกัมพูชาสปป.ลาวเมียนมาและเวียดนามที่มาเยือนประเทศไทย
การต่างประเทศกับสิ่งที่เราเห็นการประชุมแล้วก็ประชุมการจับมือแล้วก็จับมือหลายคนคงรู้สึกว่าการต่างประเทศ ช่างเป็นเรื่องที่ไกลตัวซะเหลือเกินแต่จริงๆแล้วการต่างประเทศใกล้ตัวกว่าที่คุณคิดเพราะการต่างประเทศนั้นช่วยสร้างมิตรภาพสร้างความเข้าใจสร้างความร่วมมือสร้างโอกาสและสร้างความเชื่อมั่นให้กับประเทศของเราเพื่อให้โลกได้มองเห็นและชื่นชมในสิ่งที่ดีงามต่างๆของเรามาซื้อสินค้าไทยมาลงทุนในไทยมาเที่ยวเมืองไทยเพิ่มความร่วมมือกับไทยและเพื่อเชิญชวนให้โลกได้มาสัมผัสความเป็นไทยการต่างประเทศจึงเป็นเครื่องมือที่จะเชื่อมไทยสู่โลกเชื่อมโลกสู่ไทยและเชื่อมท้องถิ่นสู่สากลแล้วการต่างประเทศในมุมมองของคุณล่ะเป็นแบบไหนมาร่วมส่งผลงานคลิปวิดีโอความยาวไม่เกิน3นาทีในหัวข้อการต่างประเทศในมุมมองของฉันชิงเงินรางวัลกว่า 10,000 บาทพร้อมเกียรติบัตรและสิทธิ์เข้าร่วมกิจกรรมทัศนศึกษาในประเทศอาเซียนส่งผลงานออนไลน์ของท่านผ่านทาง QR Code หรือที่เว็บไซต์ได้ตั้งแต่วันที่ 1 เมษายนจนถึง 20 พฤษภาคม 2561 รายละเอียดเพิ่มเติม Facebook สรานลมเรดิโอหรือทางเว็บไซต์ saranrom.mfa.go.th 20 ปีวิทยุสรานรม